Hello. Today we are ranking all the 6 or the extra Rangers, depending if there's more than 6, in Power Rangers. Now, there is 21 of these, so go ahead and click that subscribe button, get some popcorn, and let's get into it. Before this video starts, we will not be including the Phantom Ranger or the Magna Defender. At number 21, we have Robo Knight from Power Rangers Megaforce. Now, Mega Knight was very, very forgettable, was only really good in the holiday special, and he did die for a good cause, but then the biggest plot hole in history, he appeared back in the legendary battle, like, what? It was just mid. Just really mid. At number 20, we have Nate Sevelia from Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Now, everybody knew when they watched Beast Morphers, they already knew Nate was going to be a Ranger from the moment we saw him. That he created the Beast Morphers, Morphers, he did all this stuff, all that to become a Ranger. He was very bad, and his brother is better, but he is better than Robo Knight in every single way possible. I think Robo Knight is terrible, but this isn't about Robo Knight, this is about Nate, and I just think he deserves this rank. To save time, we're doing number 19 and 18 in the same run. We have Gem and Gemma from Power Rangers RPM. Now, I love RPM. You guys should know this about me. But they were very, very annoying. Like, both of them, very, very annoying. They didn't have any separation. They were just the same character over and over again. They didn't have any character development, both of them. I feel like they should have had a 2-episode arc where they just, on their own, separated. Like, the Ziggy and Dr. K episode where they're just stuck in that cave. I feel like they should have done that in different caves, so they would have learned to fend for themselves, learned to be their own person. I would have thought that been really good, but Gemma is better than Gem, so I'm going 19 Gem, 18 Gemma. At number 17, we have Merrick. I don't know how to pronounce his second name, from Wild Force. Now, he is I do like the whole, like, oh yeah, he was old thing, but it was not done well. I will say that he was not done well, but the suit design was amazing. I do like how it actually looks like an animal, but we're saving them for the ranking suits videos. Oh, sorry guys. At number 16, we have Orion from Super Mega Force. Now, I did like the whole alien thing, but I felt it was just out of the blue. I felt Robo Knight would have been better because that means he would have had more character development. I still don't like Robo Knight, but I would have thought he had more thing. And also, his battleizer. Orion's battleizer is kind of weird. I mean, I don't really like his all like, oh yeah, I got a bunch of 6 Rangers heads on me. I would have thought it would have been in a little bit just like a reskin, just like a little suit of armor, like the dragon shield. But at least that wasn't. At least that was a core part of his costume at the start. I just felt it was weird, and I didn't like it. At number 15, we have Steel from Beast Morphers. Now, I did not expect him to become a ranger. I thought he was going to be like quirky sidekick, back. And I think it's very good, but I did not like how they just did a Mac from Operation Overdrive, turn him into a human at the end. Just thought that was lazy. At number 14, we have Tyzon from Operation Overdrive, and I actually love how they did the like intergalactic, planet. He's from Mercuria. I don't know, someplace that rhymes with Mercury. I think it was amazing. I thought they did that great. And I loved his whole like, oh yeah, no, my girlfriend. Yeah, no, my girlfriend from there. And they like took it away from me. No, I really, really love that about Tyzone. At number 13, we have Levi Weston from Ninja Steel. Now, I love that Super Sentai does this whole burger morpher thing. I think that's really, really funny. I find it, it's really funny actually. I find it to be mega funny. I really love the whole like American style. I don't really like his rock weapon though. I feel it's too American, you know what I mean? I feel like he should have stepped back, maybe cancelled the tour for the Rangers. I feel like he should have done that. I feel like that would have made him a better Ranger. On number 13, we have Ion from Dino Fury. And I think, personally, they did the alien trope perfectly. But I feel like I'm just explaining, Amelia Jones and Zato. I feel like they shouldn't have added another alien. I feel like they should have only had like one alien, maybe have like a brother alien, and I feel that would have been better. So I feel like Amelia Jones would be better as not an alien. I would have thought it would been really, really good, and that's why I think they deserve. That's why I think Ion deserves this rank. Hey guys, I was I was stupid again. Um, I said number 13 twice for Ion and Levi Weston, so all the ones you hear from Ion are now gone down one. So 13 would be 12, 12 would be 11, 10 would be 9, and so on. You know what I mean? At number 12, we have Daggeron from Mystic Force. I thought the whole genie idea was amazing for Daggeron. I thought it was really good, but I don't really like his card morpher. The bit where he like puts it in his card, go. I thought that was terrible. I think terrible morpher, really good character, deserves this rank. It's kind of in the middle. At number 11, we have Sir Ivan of Xandar from Power Rangers Dino Charge. Now, the time travel was amazing, and it was perfect. I really love the time travel plot. I thought it was amazing. I do like his whole wrist morpher. It kind of reminds me of the Rhino morpher from Jungle Fury. And I love, the whole joke. That one episode, when he first starting out and he's like getting a group of randoms just to, like, become his rangers. I think that's amazing. I think that's like really, really funny, and I feel like that's like one of the funniest jokes in Power Rangers of all time. At number 10, we have Sam from SPD. Now, I think the time travel plot in that one is amazing. I think it's probably the best time they've ever used time travel. And I love that you see young Sam, and then at the end, they don't show Sam, but at the end, they show what Sam looks like because he's in a different time. I love that split. This is why SPD is amazing. Now, I would do the Shadow Ranger as well, but, like, I don't want to do the entire video again where I have to type 21, 22, 23. I don't want to do that. So that's why the Shadow Ranger isn't included. I probably should have said that, but Shadow Ranger is not being included ever. At number 8, we have Cam Watanabe from Ninja Storm, and I love this character. I love Ninja Storm. It's the first in the Disney era. Very good. I love how he's a samurai instead of a ninja. I feel like that adds some, like, diversity, some individuality. You know what I mean? But I do not like his morpher at all. Samurai form, ranger form. I don't like that. I feel that's terrible. I don't like it. Well, it's like a ball, but what if he loses that? Well, I mean, no more Power Ranger. At number 7, we have Jason Lee Scott from Power Rangers Zeo. I was unexpected when I saw this in Zeo. I was like, what? He's back? What happened to that, like, conference in Sweden? But I do love the whole arc about, oh no, the Zeo power is killing me, Tommy. The Zeo power is killing me. Oh no. It did feel out of the blue. I will say it did feel out of the blue when he came back, but I feel like they should have done a different actor because last season it was the first season. Uh, I feel like I would have done like a different actor because adding more diversity, giving people more roles instead of recasting the same person. I do like Jason Lee Scott. I think he's not an incredible person. He got arrested, but I do think it's I don't think it's very good. I don't think he's a very good character. I feel like they should have cast someone else though. At number 6, we have Zane from Power Rangers In Space. Now, I love his relationship with Andros. He's a very, very good character, and I love In Space. In Space was the first season to revive Power Rangers because the train wreck, which was Turbo. But In Space, incredible. I love all the seasons of Power Rangers besides Mega Force. But I love them all. I love all of them besides Mega Force. I love them all besides Mega Force. And that's why I think this is a good character. Good series, good character, good relationships, good character arcs. Good Saban. At number 5, we have Antonio Garcia from Power Rangers Samurai. I would say I like Samurai, like, mostly. I do hate some of the I am a Jaden Glazer myself. I'm not confused by this Jaden video that's going around. But let's get on to Antonio. I think the first scene with him in the Barracuda Blade is amazing. I think it is perfect. It's auralicious. That's what I gotta say. It's auralicious. But my only negative with Antonio is those stupid golden puns he makes where he goes like, "Oh yeah, that's golden. Oh yeah, that's golden. Now that's golden. Shut up! Shush!" You know what I mean? Oh my god. That's the only thing. But I really do love his, like, younger relationship, backstory with Jaden, I want to become a samurai Power Ranger just like you. And, he does, obviously. And I think that's like an amazing, amazing arc. I feel like it's amazing. I feel like that's the most storytelling that Power Ranger Samurai has done. Besides, like, the Lauren Super stuff. But yeah, that's basically it. At number 4, we have Ryan Mitchell from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. And now this is the first kind of real evil ranger we've had on this list. He has a very good introduction. He crashes down. Absolutely bombs the entire team. And then after he turns good. He gets nerfed a bunch. So that's every single six ranger that's evil. I really do love how he's Dana's brother. I really, really do like that, actually. I find that to be amazing. I really love, like, relationships in it. Like, did you know the Coda and Preston from Ninja Steel and Dino Charge are canonically, I'm pretty sure it's canonically brothers. They're also brothers in real life, and I find that to be amazing. I think that's perfect. At number 3, we have Mr. Virgil himself, Eric Myers. Eric Myers, the Quantum Ranger. I love how like he kind of reminds me of Batman, Eric Myers. Not Batman, like someone who wants to try and protect the city. He's a part of that organization. Forgot the name. Uh, but like I really love how he's like a vigilante, not like a ranger. I also really love the dynamic between Wes and Eric. I feel like it's incredible. Like childhood. Would you say friends? Yeah, friends, childhood friends, and then they like, oh yeah, Eric goes, oh yeah, no, I'm giving my life to the government. You know what I mean? Oh, I can't even do the voice. He voices Virgil, by the way. If you didn't know why I said Mr. Virgil. But I really, really do love Eric Myers. But the last two on here are the best Six Rangers of all time. And number two, we have Mr. Mercer himself, Mr. Trent Mercer. Now, this is arguably not arguably, because the next one was the best Evil Ranger. The best Evil Ranger. The best Evil Ranger of all time. Personally, I think he's one of the strongest Rangers of all time. If you've seen his energy manipulation powers, me and my friend who's really obsessed with Transformers, you might know him. He's got a pretty big YouTube channel. His name's Mechatoons. He does a lot of Transformers videos, and he said with Trent Mercer with the energy manipulation, he's not watched Power Rangers in his life. I've told him this. He said with energy manipulation, Trent Mercer could solo all the Transformers, like, of all time. Maybe not. I don't know much about Transformers, so I won't know much, but very good. And number one, you guys know it. I know it. You know where I've written my script for the notes here? What can I say? Mr. Tommy Oliver himself. I love Tommy. Everybody loves, and nobody hates Tommy Oliver, right? Nobody hates Tommy Oliver. Everybody knows Jason David Frank. Everyone loves Jason David Frank. He retired from the role. He's very good. He was the Dragon Ranger. He was the White Tiger Ranger. He was he was the Red Sea Ranger. He's been the Red Turbo Ranger for a while. He was the Black Dino Ranger, but we're basing this off Six Rangers only. He's the best. He has the best evil episodes. I think that's my favorite arc from Mighty Morphin. I don't have many because there's like a couple of filler episodes. There's a lot of filler episodes in Mighty Morphin. Green with Evil, best episode of the best arc of Mighty Morphin. I think that is the best of all time. Tommy Oliver, all right, like rest in peace to Jason David Frank, because his birthday is in like a few days. I'm gonna make a little video to commemorate that. I love Jason David Frank. I think he's the best. Stan Lee. Stan Lee is favorite Ranger. You know who Stan Lee favorite Ranger is? Jason David Frank. Stan Lee. Like the guy who made like most Marvel comics. Tommy Oliver is the best. The best. The best. No one can beat Tommy Oliver. I feel I'm. This is not even arguably. He could solo anybody he chooses because he is Tommy Oliver and he can do what he wants.